Okay, Dylan's phone storage got clouded, but we're going to continue our driving video now. The car drives awesome, like we were saying. Super cool. As the temperature gets warmed up, we'll drive it a little bit more aggressively, but we will wait a couple minutes for the temperature to get warmed up. In terms of the motor on this car, it's an S54 motor. It's an inline 6 paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. It has 6 individual throttle bodies, which make this car good for 333 horsepower. Some serious power for a 3.2 liter inline 6 with no turbos. That's over 10 horsepower per 0.1 liters of displacement, or 100 horsepower per liter, which is definitely a mark that many manufacturers have worked hard to get to. So power to weight ratio on this vehicle is second to none. There are not very many other cars that can compete in terms of power to weight ratio. Handling super precise. There's no electronic nonsense to hinder the driving experience on these cars, which is really cool as compared to the newer M cars. Honestly, like, my preference for an M car, I would absolutely take this over a newer M3 probably. They're turbo cars. They're not naturally aspirated. They're not true M cars. They're big. They're bulky. Honestly, my thoughts are this is the last of the true M cars, or at least the M3 segment. The newer M3s, I think, are definitely, they're called M3s still. Not going to debate you on that. But they're not true to what their heritage is, which is naturally aspirated, nimble, quick, smaller sports cars. Honestly, the 3 series of today are pretty much the 5 series of the 2000s, 90s, and 80s. And that 1 series, so the 1M or the M2, are honestly far more comparable to that of the older M3s. But I guess that's how things go. Cars get bigger. Our temperatures are heating up. That's a lot of birds. Drives great. Shifts through the gears, as you can see, really smoothly. Downshifts are easy. Upshifts are easy. Rev matching is easy. This car is really a driver-oriented experience. Brakes feel great. We're going to do a little U-turn here. And we're going to go full lock. That is full lock, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the turning radius. Imagine trying to do that in a newer M car. No chance. We're at 160 oil temp. We're going up to 180 oil temp. Coolant's warm. The car's warm-ish. We'll keep it a little bit slower for now, but once it gets warm in the next minute or two, we'll give it some higher RPMs. Downshift to 4th, rev match to easy. You don't need to downshift to 3rd and rev match in the car in front of us, but if you wanted to, these cars rev to 8,500, 9,000 RPM.
Do that.
Yeah, which is crazy for a production road car. Honestly, it's good we took this out for a ride and gave it some use.
Stretch its legs.
Yes. Hopefully we'll get to stretch its legs a little bit more if this Toyota Corolla picks up pace.
Not going to.
No.
But we can wait, right?
We can pause in a second. Our oil temp's also going up still. Give it another 30 seconds.